everybody. Hello. Welcome on in. I hope you are all doing well. Welcome to this lovely live that I'm going to be doing this evening, and we are going to be kicking off in style this week with Kendra's card challenge number 15. I have got the entire printout here in front of me. So these cuts are a little bit more complicated than the ones that we had last time. Let me just see if I can actually get these so I can show you them all in the same shot, because there we go. Hopefully that is pretty much about right. These are a little bit more complicated than the last quarter's cuts, but they're not too bad. And if you do struggle and you want a cut file, you can go to patreon.com/Kendra's card challenges, and you can buy an SVG cut file that will do all of this cutting for you. So and that will work with any die cutting machine. So that will work with your Brother Scan and Cut, your Cricut, and also your Silhouette Cameo is what I believe she said it officially works with. And so from there we have our lovely sketches, and as always we have a set of 14 sketches. I'll just pop those to the side there. Hopefully we can see those. Yep, we can. So we've got 14 sketches, which look like they're actually going to be pretty much fun to make. I have made a few of these already with a different set of papers and such, because tonight we're going to be using Michelle's lovely Victorian Garden Collection. So that's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to working with these. So that will be great. We have the instructions here, which is absolutely fine. I've already done the cutting for these because I just didn't think that you guys would really want to sit and watch me cutting. So you want to watch me make cards, right? You don't want to see me cut paper. So I'm just going to have a quick look at the sponsors for this. So if you're in the US and you want to join in with this, you can be in the running to get physical prizes. Now, if you're anywhere else in the world, Kendra lets you have the downloadable prizes or gift vouchers and such. But if you are in the US, you actually get a chance at the physical prizes, which is absolutely great. And we've got some lovely sponsors for it for this quarter. There's Altenew, Artful Angel, Brutus Monroe, Copictopia, Gina K, Pink and Main, Trinity Stamps, Whimsy Stamps. There's loads of these people that have all donated lovely goodies to go towards the prize packages for this. So it is going to be a great one to actually be a part of. And if you do want to join, all you need to do is scan that QR code. Hopefully my camera will focus on it for you guys. There we go. You can scan that QR code and that will take you straight to Kendra's Patreon. So I hope we're all doing well today. I'm just going to have a quick sip of my drink. I've actually been a really good boy. So I've got nearly all of my card blanks ready, and I've got all of my papers that I have cut for the cards ready to go. And not just that, I found in my stash some really nice kind of vintagey papers that I have a feeling will go really well with the selection of Michelle's papers. So we're going to be cutting into those as well for all of our extra bits and bobs. And I think we're just going to head straight on in and start with card number 1, guys. So I've got my card blank, I've got my card, and let's have a quick look at our card sketch. So this is the card that we'll be making for this one, and I think I'm just going to get on in and just head straight on in and just start going for it. I think. Oh, I tell you what, I'm absolutely terrible, aren't I? I thought, nobody's talking to me. Nobody's talking to me. So I'm just sat here chatting away and doing everything. My chat hasn't updated for like the last 5 minutes. So, hello Robin. Hello Gloria. Hello Tracy. Hello Linda. It's lovely to see you. Hello Simon. It's lovely to have you in. Oh my gosh. How are you doing, Gaz? Sounds like you're fully prepped. Yes, I am fully prepped, Gloria, and thank you. I'm doing very well. It's great when the chat updates and I can actually see what you guys are saying. I feel like an absolute idiot. Oh, bless. Not to be a pain, but I'm having trouble hearing you. I'm watching on the TV and had to turn the volume up. Right, okay, not a problem. Give me one quick second and I will have a quick look at that. Properties. It should be all the way up to maximum. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. Uh-oh. That's not good. Is that any better? Can you hear me any better? I'm not too sure what's going on with this because this is a brand new setup. I completely reset everything back up. I was hoping that it was going to be a lot more I can't remember the word. I was hoping it was going to be a lot more workable, but I'm not sure why, because I've got the microphone like right here, so it's like right near enough in my face. Hello, Kendra. Oh my gosh, welcome. Hello. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for being here. It's amazing to have you. Thank you. Hello, Dal. How are you doing, my darling? I love you. I just thought I'd let you know. Hello, Melanie. Welcome on in. Oh my gosh. I hope it's, hopefully I'm a bit louder. If not, I'm sure there's some settings that I could probably muck around with and we can try and make this a little bit better. Oh, I know, because the last time I did it, I had to do it on there, didn't I? Oh. Where's that? Open volume mixer. Nope. Sound settings. No. Is that any better? Hopefully. Hello, Sarah. Welcome on in, my lovely. Oh my gosh. Hopefully this should be a bit better now. Hopefully. Because I've just changed some more settings on it. So hopefully that should be better. We've got our lovely bits here to start with. So, like I said, we're using the Michelle McCarthy collection. If I just show you the box, because it is so brilliant. It really is. I absolutely love this collection, and we're going to be using some of this anyway, but I just want to show it off to you guys because it is so brilliant. And she even came up with her own ephemera for all of this as well, so I absolutely love the care and attention that she put into this kit. And we've got all of these like lovely flowers, we've got beads, we've got all of this, and we've got, most importantly, not the gold leaf, that's not importantly, because I'm terrified of gold leaf. It's very much like gilding flakes, that terrible one. But we've got these absolutely beautiful papers that she designed and came up with herself, and that's what we've used in cutting up to go on our cards. So hopefully what I found in my stash will go along with it all really nicely. Ooh. Just a little bit of hiccuping there. And because we have that, I'm just going to, so that's a 3x3, and I think that this lovely, these papers are gorgeous, Mel. I have to say they are absolutely stunning. And I think this green is going to go quite nicely with it. So because those two triangles make up a 3x3 square, all I'm going to do is just chop a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 square from this. And then all I'm going to do is line that up right along the cut edge. I really ought to put this flat on my desk. Yeah, we all need some. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I hounded her. Because I was like, when's the Christmas collection coming? I must know. I have to know when the Christmas collection is coming because I want to use it to make my advent calendars. And I completely hounded the heck out of her. And she agreed to let me pre-order the Christmas collections. So when those come out, they will be straight on their way to me. And there we go. With that 3 1/4 square that I then just lined up and cut down the middle, we've got the perfect mats for these triangles. So I'm just going to bring in my glue and I'm just going to stick it together. I'm just going to stick it together, a nice little stick together. There we go. And I really love the fact of how these papers do coordinate with Michelle's so well. And they're just ones that I found in my stash. They're kind of like vintagey, oldie-woldy styly, you know, just really nice. Oh, I need to beg to get a pre-order of the Christmas ones. They're so gorgeous, I want both boxes. Yes, she's actually doing craft kits for them as well, so it's worth doing it now. I even paid her up front. I was like, just shut up and take my money. It's really naughty, isn't it? But I was like, shut up and take my money. And she was like, you can't pay for them now. She's like, they're not due out for another couple of weeks. And I was like, shut up and take my money. I love the tan of the party band. That was my festival band from where I went to the Isle of Wight festival. So that was ratherly stuck there like that for the whole time. So I got a tan line. So bad, I know. I'm such a naughty boy. Right, let's have a look at what we've got here then. So, if I believe correctly, that needs to stick there like so, and that one needs to stick there like so. So if we put that one up like that, put that one down like that, and that gives the perfect what we're meant to have. I know you saw Natalie. I did. I saw Natalie in Bruyere. I was stood very, very close to the front of the stage for Natalie. Her performance was great. I can't lie, her performance was absolutely fantastic. But the fact that she literally just did her set, hugged a random person at the side of the stage and disappeared, everyone was kind of stood there like, is she coming back? Is she doing something else? What's going on? And she literally just left. Everyone was kind of like, okay. Well, obviously that's her set over then. It was just a little bit, yeah. Because like every other single act was all like, oh, thank you so much. You're all brilliant, fantastic and wonderful. You're such a great audience. Thank you so much for, you know, and all that kind of jazz. It was just a little bit weird that she didn't do that. I was just kind of a little bit like, oh, okay. And a lot of other people were like, is she coming back? Did we say something? Were we not an attentive audience? Here we go. So I'm actually just going to... Normally I would just trim it up, but I'm just going to be a lazy boy. I say lazy boy. It's not really lazy. I'm just going to trim this up. And there we go. And look how pretty that is. And all I've done is just set down those two pieces of paper stock. I think it's so beautiful already. And what we need to do is have a 3 3¾ layer with a 3½ mat. So I'm just going to have a quick look in this ephemera pack and see if there's anything I would like to use from here first. Because some of these papers are just so stunning. Oh, but if I was going to use that, I wouldn't want to cover that up because that's just too pretty to cover up, isn't it? That really is genuinely just too pretty to cover up. Ooh. 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 Oh. I'm thinking. If we use some of that as our mat, and then we'll put that as our layer, I think that's going to work really well. It's going to look really, really pretty. Oh, I should be able to get a 3 3/4, 3 3. Can I get a 3 3/4? Not out of that piece, no. Oh, thank you so much for saying about smashing the like button there, Dallas. I really do appreciate that. And if you aren't subscribed already, please do subscribe if you're enjoying what you're seeing. I forget to say this all the time. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, please do hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Don't forget to do all the lovely things that feeds the YouTube algorithm, because the more people that come along means the more friends we'll have. And I love having friends because I'm a weirdo. I think this is going to look absolutely stunning. Right, so we'll do that as a 3.5 by 3.5. Oh, this is going to look absolutely great. And there's still loads of that left. I'm loving this, guys. I hope you're all enjoying it as much as I am, because I'm really, really enjoying this. And getting to use Michelle's collection as well. It just is outstanding. And you can kind of, I know I can't really, I'm not really shutting up about it, but you can literally tell the effort that she's put into this collection. Hello, Beth, and welcome on in. Do not worry about being late, my lovely. I'm just glad you're here at all. Just the same with everybody else. I'm absolutely glad to have everyone here. You can subscribe even if you don't like what you're seeing. That's so true. If you don't like me, please subscribe. If you think my content is that bad, please subscribe to my channel. KK, thanks. Love you lots. Oh wow, I'm a nutter. There we go. Now all we need is like a nice sentiment type thing to go in the middle, don't we? I don't really have a lot of like vintagey looking things, and certainly not to hand. Let's have a look through my Stampin' Up pack and see what we've got hiding in here. Hello Rhonda, welcome on in, my lovely. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful for you being here. I did put a post up on the Facebook group, I'm pretty sure I did, to say that I was live today. I'm hoping I can find some sentiments that are going to go with this lovely little... I don't think I'm going to find one in here though, am I? I'm not... I am absolutely naughty. I've come ill prepared. I am aghast. Right, hold the line. Hello Monica, welcome on in, my lovely. I hope you are well. Hold the line, caller. I will be right back with some sentiment stamps. I'm only going over there, so don't you dare go anywhere. None of you leave, please. Don't go. I love you all. Please don't leave me. Don't let me go. Oh, I've got those sentiments in one of my boxes, haven't I? I just need to remember which one. I think they're in this one. I do have some lovely sentiments boxes. I was just asking for you, were your ears on fire? I do have these lovely sentiments here. Those might help. What else have we got floating around? Because I have so much stuff, guys. It shouldn't really be that difficult for me to find a nice sentiment. Let's see. We've got this sentiment compendium thingy as well here. Oh, I actually like that for that one. Oh, school is finally over here, so you're on a holiday mood. Oh, you go, Monica. You go, girl. And I'm just going to, actually, I think I'm just going to put a little congratulations stamp on that. I think that will look really, really nice. Oh, my chair's gone on a wobbly. That's a bit naughty, isn't it? Let's get the old stamping platform in, guys. So, stamping platform. I'm just going to double check and make sure that my chat is still updating, because sometimes it can be naughty. And actually, I'm just going to set that, because that is going to go around that way, isn't it? I'm just going to set that as it would be. Pick that up with a congratulations. Ooh. That's a good idea. I've just had a good idea. I'm going to heat emboss this one in gold. I think it's going to look really good. So I'm hoping that this takes quite nicely. There we go. Do, 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 do. But we do still have those sentiments for other cards. There we go. And hopefully, he says, I'll just bring in my pressure tool. Give that a good going over. She's inclusion poker. Did that actually stamp? I don't think I can see it. No. I don't think that actually stamped. That's so naughty. Let's try it that way. I don't know why that didn't stamp, but it needs to. There we go. I'm just going to align that back up with that line, and I'm going to place those magnets there because reasons. Then hopefully, he says, I don't know why it's not stamping. I can't see. Because normally you can just like see the outline of it. I know I've done it a few times with that one. I'm just going to do it with my actual proper one, because this is the one I like to use. This is my proper one, and this is the one I like to use to clean my stamps with. Alright, let's just get that out of the way. She's being naughty. There we go. And I'm hoping that that has worked. We're about to find out, because I'm going to take this off. I'm just going to move that to the side for the second, whilst I bring in a piece of copy papier. And let's get into my heat embossing drawer. Oh, come on, you naughty little... Thank you. I know I've got a nice pot of gold embossing powder in here somewhere. And there we go, tinsel gold. Yeah, I think that would work quite nicely. There we go. Monica, that is Michelle's new collection that I'm using. And there we go. Oh, wow. I haven't even heat embossed that yet, and it looks really cool. Right, let's get that back in there. Just do that all up. I do apologise about the noise, guys, but it is a necessary evil. It won't take me a quick moment once the heat gun's warmed up. There we go. There we go, and hopefully I shan't use that too much more. But I think that is a very pretty little congratulations card. And that's number 1 done! We did a card! Woohoo! So I'm just going to put that in its baggie, so we've got that ready. How cool is that? We've done 1 card. Whoop, whoop. Right, I'm just going to quickly tidy up this stamp so I can pop it away. And we shall move on to the next one. And I was actually thinking, because I'm going to be making all 3 months worth of cards, because you can actually put in one set of cards a month for the entire... Thank you. Sorry I'm late, just listening to the hurricane. Oh wow, that's not good. I hope you get through it okay, Suzette, and thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I am actually considering getting the SVG cut files for this this round of Kendra's cards, because I'm going to be making 1 set of cards for each month. So you can actually, for the quarter, you can enter the competition 3 times. So you can put in for July, August and September, which I think is absolutely brilliant. So you just put in 1 set of cards for each month. And it gives you more chances of winning prizes. And who doesn't love prizes? I know I do. And I also enjoy making cards. So it's a win-win. Everybody wins. Right, so where are we with the next one? We want number 2. No, that's number 14. I think I may have mixed up my packages. My little packages. My little packages have all got mixed up. 13, 12. There we go. I just got them a few in a little bit of an order. And now we're going to go on to number 2. What is this challenge and where can we enter? That is a very good question. Right. So I did say at the top of the show I'm doing Kendra's card challenge. I'll just explain it properly for everybody, considering everyone can kind of see that I can see the chat and everything right now. So just for you, Monica, we have the Kendra's card challenge. You use 6 pieces of 6x6 paper and you cut them to these patterns. So you've got A, B, C, D, E and F. The great thing is, as well, as Kendra shows you where to start with these lovely little scissor icons, so you know where you're going and how to start cutting. And you cut all these pieces, and each piece of paper makes up parts for different cards. So you've got the ones that make up for cards 1, 2 and 3 on that one. And then it kind of spreads out a little bit across all the other ones. So you cut all those first, and then you use those parts in conjunction with these sketches to make the cards for your entry to the competition. So you actually have 14 different sketches, guys, that you can make up. And to enter the challenge, this is a new challenge, Rhonda. This is number 15. To enter the challenge, if you're on a mobile device, you can scan this QR code, or you can go to patreon.com/Kendra's card challenges, and you can find all the information there. Not just that as well, if you find her Facebook group, which I believe is Kendra's card challenge, that is where you will upload the pictures of your cards to. So you just take, for each month, you make a set of 14 cards, and you upload it into the month's album that you want to make your entry for, and then Kendra puts you in and you can win all the prizes. But that's not a guarantee. I'm not guaranteeing you're going to win all the prizes because, you know, I want to win some of the prizes. I'm awful. Right. Let's get ourselves a nice fresh card blank for this one. Oh, you're more than welcome. I'm just glad that I can... I've explained it clearly for you, hopefully. Hopefully I've not made an absolute pig's ear of it. And you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Right. So let's come in. You know what? I actually really want to use a bit of this paper as a background because it just looks so pretty. I think that's a little bit too big to go on there. Oh, it's no problem at all, Kendra. I absolutely love doing your challenge, and if I can help other people, get other people involved, I'm more than happy to do so. Because I think it is an absolutely wonderful thing, and that's not me just tooting the old horn here, because just because Kendra's here. I think it's an absolutely wonderful thing because it gets my creativity going, and I'm like kind of like, oh, what can I do with this? And oh, I'll put this there, and that'll happen, and this'll work, and oh my god, and I'll make the cards, and then I upload them, and I have had a few bits of feedback from people in the group being like, oh, your cards look so pretty and lovely. You know, it's amazing and all that kind of stuff. So it's really, you know, it's a bit touching and it's absolutely wonderful. But yeah, I do find the whole thing absolutely fantastic to be involved in, and sharing it is my absolute pleasure. Right, I'm just going to cut this to 5.5 because I'm adding a little bit of something to this. So there we go. I want to add a nice little bar that's going to just come in there, and the actual sketch here calls for this. So just those 4 pieces of paper. So I'm adding on this bar, and I'm going to just line up my pieces of paper. I'm pretty sure these all came from the same piece as well, so it makes it a lot easier for them to line up. Ooh. Oh wait there, did I get that the wrong way up? Oh yeah, there we go. I was following the pieces of the music sheet when I shouldn't have been. And it makes a really nice, pretty part of the scene. There we go. So I'll glue all those down in a minute. And, oh, shall I? It's very tempting to. I don't know if actually I could do it. I might be able to get away with it. No, I've not done this on a card before. So this is me tempting fate, this is. Absolutely tempting fate. Let's see if I can find it first, because I'm pretty sure I had it. This could be me tempting fate in a very big way. I don't know if anyone can guess what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to use that one. This is going to be tempting fate in a big, big way. Oh, that was the one I wanted, actually. I'm going to use that one instead. Right. Remember, if you are under the age of 18, make sure you have a responsible adult with you whilst you're doing this. I don't have a responsible adult, so I'm going to have to do it on my own. So, I'm going to do a wax seal. I'm just going to wait for that to... Oh, that's not going to sit on there until I'm ready to do it, so that's fine. We'll just let that warm up for a minute. Right, and now we need to do a little circle cut for the bottom layer. So you took the words right out of my mouth. I know, I'm terrible, aren't I? So that we need a 2.5. No, we need a 2 and a 1 3/4. So that is going to be probably the closest I'm going to get. And we're going to cut the back layer off of the green because that seems to... Oh, actually, no. Let's use the red. I'm thinking we'll use the red. The red is a good idea. Right. So let's die cut that. Where's my little bits of tape gone? I know I've got some tape runner here somewhere. I am an adult. The responsible part is questionable. That is very true, Pam. I am also an adult and the responsible part is very questionable. So if you do not have faith in your abilities to do this, don't do it. And that's me being responsible. Because I accept no responsibility for anything anybody does if you burn yourself. So that's my little disclaimer right there. I do not accept any form of responsibility in any way, shape or form if you damage yourself making this. I'm hoping that's going to go through my little one. So, yeah, that should go through mine. No, go back on there, you're naughty. Right. I think that might be a little bit too big, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter if that bit crunches up or anything because we're not going to use it anyway. But I'll trim it off. There we go. This is so exciting. I've not done this before, so naturally the best thing for me to do is try it live for the first time ever in front of everybody. Seems like a great idea, doesn't it? I think this is going to be brilliant. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. It's got to be. Right, because we're using that. Is that big enough? No, I might need that piece actually to die cut that out of. We're going to use a piece of this. And let's use up some more of this tape. I'm using the Crafter's Companion high tack, low tack tape. It's low tack until you put it through a die cutting machine and then it becomes high tack immediately. I'm just using this up now because I've only got a few more rolls of it left, thank goodness. And then I can start using the rolls that I have bought from Tonic Studios, which are really, really good. I can't recommend them enough, actually. They are absolutely fantastic. So if you don't have any, get onto Tonic and get yourself some of those, some of their craft tape, Craft Perfect die tape. That's what it is. It's a true story. Right, so let's just pop that out of the way. What colour are we going to do this? Should we do it in a nice rich ruby red? Oh, rich ruby red. Look at all those are. That was alliteration, guys. That was absolute alliteration. Rich ruby red. Oh, regal red. Oh, yeah, let's go with regal red. That sounds a lot better, doesn't it? Right. So now that's got some weight to it, it's going to actually hold that down. And we're just going to wait for that. So whilst we're waiting for those to melt, we're going to start sticking the rest of the card together. Come on. It does help if the glue bottle doesn't fall out the back of the glue press. I don't know if any of you guys don't have a glue press already, but I would absolutely recommend it. It is amazing. Hello, Hannah. Welcome on in, my lovely. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. It is an absolute pleasure. Dang, we go in fancy. Yes, we go in fancy, girl. We're going right fancy. Oh, wait. It goes up that way, doesn't it? It does. We discovered this earlier on. What I didn't realise is that Oh! The wax is ready. So let's just pour that on there. Go on you go. And I'm just going to pop my seal right into the middle of it. And we'll leave that there for a few minutes whilst we... I don't want that to stick down just yet because I hadn't figured out where it should go properly. And that's a little bit on the wobbly wonk. There we go. Straighten that up a little bit. And hopefully I haven't left that on there too long so that when I go to take it away it's going to look out, it's going to cause a mess. Hopefully. But if it does cause a mess, it's not a problem because we can always do it again. There's nothing saying we can't do it again. And I believe that goes up that way because it kind of looks like the end of the... And if worse comes to the worst, we can always cover it with a butterfly. Oh, wow. Look how well that came out, guys. Isn't that beautiful? That's so cool. Yeah, I could have done with putting the wax a little bit more central, but hey ho. I was thinking of getting one of those like wax seal holder things. So like you mount your wax, you put it into the silicone seal, well, into the silicone mat thing, and then you put your thingy in that, and it makes it, but it keeps its shape. It's really good. I was thinking of getting one of those. There we go. You know what? I think that doesn't deserve to be stuck down. I think that deserves foam pads. That deserves to be up on foam. It would have been nicer if the oh, I can't remember the name of it now. It would have been nicer if the seal was a bit bigger, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I think that looks really cool. And what I could do as well, before we stick it down, oh, we are going to go fancy. We're going to go fancy schmancy. Where are we? Monsieur Le Pokey Tool. He should be able to help us with this one. Come on, Mr. Yeah, I think we're done with that for now. I just remember it when... I just remembered it when my finger went over the top of it and it got a little bit too hot. Yeah, it's fine. It's only a bit of fire. Fire safety. Yes, people. Fire safety. So if you accidentally set fire to your house, hot men will come and put it out. It's a true story. I've seen it happen. Except I didn't set fire to my house for it to happen. Somebody else did. But somebody else set fire to their house. But fire safety at all times, guys. Do not set malicious fires. We are not arsonists. Maybe. You remember just as I was typing a message to ask if you were done. Oh. Why am I finding it so difficult to peel this backing off of this bit of foam pad? There we go. And that's going to go over this side, I think. Yeah. I speak from experience indeed. There we go. So I'm going to put my fire making apparatus to the side to cool down. Remember, handle any hot things very, very carefully because you do not want to burn thyself. And I believe... Oh, I stuck it down, didn't I? Oh, what a silly boy I am. It's fine because we can still do what I was going to plan on doing anyway. Which is, we're going to take a couple of these lovely little flowers. We don't want too many. I think we only want the two, actually. I'm liking just the idea of having the two. And if I'm really lucky, should... Oh no, it's not going to work like that. Not a problem. I shall just snip them off a little bit. And we'll put some glue just behind there. And we'll set them so that they come out just at the top like so. And there we go. I think that's pretty cool. I really like that one. And that's card number 2. We're cooking, we're cooking, we're cooking, we're cooking, we're cooking. I actually really like that. It's a really nice... I don't usually toot my own horn about my cards, but I actually genuinely like the ones that I've made so far. And the papers have absolutely made it. Absolutely made it for me. Now where's the little baggie for that one gone? Because I don't want to misplace it and put it out of order. But it's okay, because we'll put it with the other one, and I know that's number 2. There we go. It does help if things stay where I put them. Right. Put Mr. Wax Seal away, and now we're going to go on to number 3. Ooh, so that's going to be a good one. Right, okay. So we've got our lovely card blank. We'll put the fire stick away because we don't need the fire stick anymore. And I'm just going to do a little quick restack of some of the bits and bobs because we don't want them going everywhere. So these are the 2 pieces of paper that we will be using for card number 3. And you know what? I think that looks absolutely stunning. I'd like... Oh, because that looks so beautiful. We need to put something really good going down the middle there. Right. Do we want... No, we're not going to do that. We want to put a really nice piece down there. So... No fire today, Rhonda. We don't need to summon the firemen just yet. Not yet. Right, I'm thinking, because we've got an oval. I've got a nice oval that we can do, but I want to put something going down the middle of that bar back there, and I'm thinking, what can we use? What size card blanks am I using? I am using, I believe it's an A2 size in America. So it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, which is the standard size for all of these card sketches. 4 1/2 by 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Would be helpful if I actually said it properly. Right, I want to put something really nice going in the background there. Have I got a musical embossing? No, but I'll tell you what would look good. I could use that roses one, couldn't I? Right, cracking idea. Let's hit the scrap pack. Right. Let's see what we've got hiding in here, because I'm thinking, oh yes, let's use some of this. So if I just trim that off, that can go back in there. And what we'll do is we'll trim that down to the same size as the card blank. So if we go 5, well, we'll do 4 1/4 and then go 5 1/2 because it's going to be a lot better that way, and plus it gets rid of the nasty bit there. By 5 1/2, because it's not a pattern paper or anything, it doesn't really matter, does it, which way round I cut it, as long as it gets cut. And I'm just going to set that in there, and this is going to give us a lovely motif to go on It is going to be it is an absolutely stunning set. I can't lie. I love Michelle's. I don't. I'm one of these that, and you know, if I don't believe in something, I can't get excited about it. I'm just strange like that. You know, like I've had people say to me, "Oh, girl, you can sell snow to the Eskimos." The only reason I could sell snow to the Sneska Snows, the only way I can sell snow to the Eskimos is if it is something I truly believe in, and if I think it's the best, then I think it's the best. And to be honest, Kendra's card making challenge, 110% behind. Michelle's paper and craft kits, 110% behind. Like I said, I've already put in a pre-order for the next 2 Christmas ones. So it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Hello, Panda Crafts. Welcome on in, my lovely. I hope you are doing well. I don't think we've seen you for a while, have we? And there we go. Oh, look at that. I think that's going to... Look at that. I think that looks absolutely stunning. That does look stunning, doesn't it? I think that looks brilliant. What can we elevate that a little bit with? It doesn't need a lot of... You can't have more than 100%. I feel very strongly on this. It's very true. You can't have more than 100%, but I was just trying to... get across my level of excitement for it, because I'm a little bit of a weirdo. You know me anyway, Hannah. You know I'm a little bit of a weirdo. There we go. Trim. I've just taken like a little gnat's hair length off of each side of that, just to bring it down a little bit so it fits a bit better on the card blank. I'm thinking, what can we use just to highlight that a bit better? I do have some mica powders. I think that might be going a little bit too far. Let's just glue it down. I think the mica powder might be a bit too much, and I don't think it will stick to the cardstock anyway. So it's a gorgeous collection. Haven't got round to using mine, but I stroke it. Yeah, that's the problem that I had. I did not want to use it because it's so beautiful. And then I sat and thought to myself, would Michelle really want me to be sat on this stuff and not using it? So, oh, thank you, Robin. It is a lovely embossing folder. I believe it came with the layout collection from Crafter's Companion. But it is really a lovely embossing folder. And I thought it would go quite well with these papers. And there we go. Let's just pop that on there. And there we are. Gaz, are you making A2 base or 5x5 or 6x6? I'm using the US size A2, so it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I believe that's correct. If I'm not correct, please do correct me, because I'd rather be correct than not. That was a lot of the word correct in one sentence. There we go. Just line that up there. Oh wow, that is so pretty. I think that looks absolutely stunning. Right, so we're going to have an oval central part, I believe, which needs to be, any large shape or object. Ooh. Should we have a look and see what we've got going on in here? That looks like we'll go with it. I'm thinking. I'm betting Michelle put some really cool bits in here that we could use. Oh, there's some flowers. There's some flowers and some little stamps. Oh yay, I'm correct. Woohoo! Normally I get it wrong when I go putting in the time zones for the Facebook post, for trying to translate it into American times, and I usually get it wrong. So, oh, we could use that, couldn't we? A nice frame. Oh, actually, we could use that mulberry. It's kind of like a faux mulberry paper, isn't it? We could use that. Oh, see, I want to use that. I think that would look really pretty on there. But I want to kind of... I'm trying to stay true to the card design and kind of make it something individual at the same time. I'm getting a bit... Hello, Crafty Stacey Lou. Welcome on in, my lovely. You've been watching whilst cooking your tea. What are you having? In fact, I'd like to know what everyone's having for tea. What is everyone having for tea? Right, so let's see if we go with that one. Yeah, I think that's about right. I'll just grab me snips. I do love generic dyes, you know. They are really handy to have in your stash, and these torn edge ones are actually favourites of mine. Even though I haven't used the oval ones, I've used the squares and circles a lot. Ooh, stinging nettle tea. You're having... I'm having grape Kool-Aid gelatin. Oh yeah. That's what he does, isn't it? Because everyone stands around in the advert and goes, oh no, oh no, oh no. And then he bursts through a wall and goes, oh yeah. Oh my. Don't know why I did that. Moving swiftly onwards. Let's, you know what, I think this paper would coordinate quite nicely. Yep, we'll have our bigger background piece as that. And we'll do our central piece in the green one. I'm thinking that will look really nice. I'm going to go with that. Oh, Simon's having a roast chicken dinner. Oh, 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 that sounds lovely. I had, and this is very naughty, it was very, very naughty, and I shouldn't have done it, but because it's around payday, and everybody knows what happens around payday. I did have KFC. A very naughty boy. Shouldn't have done it, but I did. And do I feel guilty about it? No. No, I don't. I'm going to get into all sorts of trouble, I swear. Right, let's just die cut those out. I think I'm going to eat some cheese and crackers. We had KFC earlier. Yummy. Yay, I wasn't alone. KFC can be yummy. It's really naughty as well. You shouldn't really have it, but you know, at the end of the day. Crispy or original recipe. Now, here in the UK, we can only get the original recipe, Gloria. So I had the original recipe. But they do these fries now, which is really weird, because they never used to do them, and they call them signature fries, and it's got the same spice mix on it as what goes on the chicken, which, don't get me wrong, tastes lovely, but it's a bit weird. It is a little bit weird. Just a smidgy bit weird. There we go. I'm just going to line that up as best as possible. Oh, we're going to have to do a sentiment on this one, aren't we? You know what? I've put glue on the back of that and I've just thought, no, I want it to pop out. Oh, that's actually good news. Good news, everyone. So everybody that won on my live, was it last month? Won the prizes on my live. all of your prizes have been posted. I'm sorry about the delay on it. Unfortunately, I had a few issues that I had to contend with. But all of the prizes have been posted except for Olga's, because not Olga, Dawn. I don't have her mailing address. So, if anybody knows Dawn is in here, if they can just let her know to send her mailing address over to me, and I will get her card posted. Because I'm an idiot. But it was Emma that actually won the big prize. So I think she's quite looking forward to receiving that. And it's all on the way, been posted today. There we go. Put that round that way, which is the way it's meant to be. Pick up those silly bits that I dropped on the floor, because I'm a silly bit. I'm going to have leftovers that I cooked yesterday. Baked a whole chicken on the barbecue. I bet that tastes delicious. And did some penne pasta with Alfredo sauce, cheese, and put some vegetables. Oh, you're talking naughty to me, Suzette. Oh, leftover mash with gravy and roast chicken. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate you doing that for me, lovely. You know what? I feel as though those actually do fit. I'm going to put them on there. Those actually do look like they really fit on there. I really like those. See, it's so bad, isn't it? Like, normally I can't, like, I'm sat here with embellishments and stuff, and I'm like, oh, embellishments are cheating. I should be making everything from scratch. And now I don't feel so bad about using embellishments. This kit's kind of helped me along the way, you know. So bad. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to put in there. We need to put something in there, don't we? You know what? I think that will actually look quite nice. Yeah, and it just needs to be that word, and it doesn't need to be anything else. Now all I need to do is find a piece of paper that's big enough to actually cut it. I'm thinking we may. No, that's not going to be thick enough. Is that going to be... Yeah, but... I'm just trying to use up some of my scrap bits, because I've got a lot of them. But I don't think that pink's going to go with it. I think that pink will be a little bit too much. Let's see what we've got knocking about in the scrap packs, because we do like using up some of the scraps from the scrap packs. You know what, I think that mint will work quite well. Gaz, shouldn't the card be on portrait mode? I'm thinking of the house on the pattern paper. It should be on the portrait. Oh, that didn't stick down. How rude. It should be on portrait. You're quite right. Which now means I have to completely change what I was going to do. I am awful, aren't I? Right, let's use some of these sticky dots. Maybe that might actually encourage it to stick onto the... No. Apparently not, no. Well, we're just going with the big boys. Construction glue it is. There we go. There we are. I should put that one up there. Oh, actually, maybe that still might work. Nah, it'll go over the edge, and I don't really want to put it across there like that because it will just look silly. What else have we got? No, I think fabulous isn't a good sentiment for that. You know what? I'm thinking I might just leave it as is. I don't think it really... Well, it should really have a sentiment, shouldn't it? What did I do with that folder of sentiment? There we go. Let's see what we've got in here. I think that's a very good sentiment. And we shall use that one. We're going to use the Stay Fabulous sentiment. And I think that would look quite good on there. Right, now, how am I going to do this? Because I've been a silly Billy and I've completely built it up and not thought about how I was going to put my sentiment on there because I'm a bad boy. What I could do actually is come in with a smaller... Is that going to be too small for that to fit on though? Yeah, I am actually going to need the next one up. Not sure why, but that looks like a square card. No, it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It's definitely not a square card. And that should fit on there. Yep. Excellente. So if I die cut that... See, there's always a way around things, even if you make a little mistake. Let's try and reuse some of this sticky tape because I... Oh. Ooh, I hiccuped. There we go. I think we're gonna... Ooh, how long have I... What am I... I've been a right banana. I'm not sure where I've put my... You know what, I'll just use a smaller die cutting machine. It's going to be easier. That will do. I'm having a day, guys. I'm having hell of a day. I've been struggling a bit recently with the pollen and the hay fever and everything. I'm not really anywhere near 100%. But obviously I wanted to make sure that I was live for everybody because, you know, you all deserve for me to keep my word when I say that I'm going to do something. So I really am trying very hard to get this to work properly. There we go. Ha! I did it. I did the thing. Right, I'm not going to heat emboss this. Oh gosh, no. Gold leaf, please don't explode everywhere. There we go. The squares on your glass mat look like rectangles. Yeah, I'm not surprised they do. They have a habit of doing that. Now, what kind of ink should we use? I'm thinking a nice kind of like... I don't know if I should just go with black because that tends to be the standard, doesn't it? I don't know what I've got to hand. Well, what haven't I got to hand is probably a shorter list. Let's try. This may not work, but we'll see. Because if it doesn't, I can always go with a darker one. that needs to definitely be a shade darker. You know what, I think I'm going to go with vintage photo because that one seems to do quite well. There we go. There we are. That's better. Oh, wow. Look at the effect. How cool is that? It looks really, really cool. I'm sorry, I'm a bit weird. I really like that. That's a good effect. And then I've got a slightly thinner foam tape. Where's my skizzers? I seem to have misplaced half of everything everywhere at the moment because I've got myself into what I like to call the craft mess. And there's the scissors right there in front of me. Oh, guys, what is up with me? I can't... Ugh. I really am losing the last marble I had left. It's just rolled off under the desk somewhere. It's like, bye. Bye. It was lovely knowing you. There we go. Let's just peel those. Yeah, I think it is a bit of an optical illusion on my desk because of the squares. It doesn't help that my desk is a little bit slanty as well. I think I need a new one. But this desk was one that I actually made with my ex-brother-in-law. There we go. How is that? I think that's really cool. And even though it was meant to be on that way, but I think it looks even better like that. It looks so pretty. I'm loving how that built up. Right, I think we've got... Yeah, should we do one more? Should we do one more? Yeah, I think we should do one more. Right, so let's do number 4. Thank you very much. Right, so we're going to go on for number 4. Now, I'm just so glad that I pre-cut all of these bits because I'd probably still be sat here now trying to cut it all out correctly because that's the kind of person I'm a nightmare, guys. I'm an absolute nightmare. Right, so we need a nice carte blanche, as the French would say. Carte blanche. And it needs to be that way. And we have just the 2 pieces of paper, which are very different from each other. But I still think they actually work quite well because we are going to put a band in the middle. I'm thinking we need to use some of that ribbon that we took out of that. Where's the ribbons gone? Or did I put them back in the box? I can't remember if I put the ribbons back in the box or not. Let's just double check quickly. I did leave the ribbons in the box. Oh, let's use the lace. This lace is so pretty. Yeah, we can use a piece of the lace going across the centre like that. That's going to look lush. Right. And you know what? I think I might dye it with my ink. Because you could do that. You don't have to have it the same colour as what it came. Right, so we'll stick those down and then I'm going to dye the lace and stick that over the top. Oh, actually, should we put a piece of... I'm thinking we should put a piece of paper behind it so that it stands out. So then you don't notice the 2 adjoinments. So, although actually, if I dye it with some ink, it should. So we've got some nice gold hues there. Shall we go with a bit of rusty hinge? That should give it a nice deep orangey effect. And now all I'm going to do is activate that with some water. And I'm going to just shove the lace in there. Give it a good swirly around. on both sides, and that should, it might take a few goes. Let's put some more of that down. It was rusty hinge, wasn't it, that I used? Reactivate it and just this is going to make me an inky mess, but you know what, I don't mind. I don't mind being an inky mess, and that should help pick all that colour up. And even I've right, let's just clean the hands off, shall I? Before it dries on me. I'm going to look like I've been sat in a tan bed for the last 3 weeks. I would never have thought of putting the putting dye on the lace either, but it was actually, I believe I saw Michelle doing it. And she did such a good, it was such a good job. I thought, you know what, actually, I'm going to put that in the old brain bank for when I want to do something like that. And I think it actually will look, oh wow, that's going to look really cool when it's all together. Right, let's get this paper stuck down. Where's my glue press? Although actually, I'm going to use my construction glue on this one, I think, because it's going to give me a bit more of wiggle room for actually lining the papers up. It is quite a change, isn't it, Monica? I think it's a really good... I personally think it's really good. Right, let's get rid of that. Just line those up so they're actually in line with each other and look marginally straight. And I have not the foggiest idea how I'm going to glue this down. I'm thinking, can I actually get glue dots to take on this? No, I don't think I can. But I can get glue dots to take on the paper. And then hopefully that should just sit quite nicely over the glue dots. And actually, to be honest, Rhonda, it's dried pretty quickly on its own. It is quite hot here at the moment, so it's not surprising. In fact, it has kind of dried quite quickly. There we go. How cool is that lace? I think that looks so cool. There you go, guys, if you want to have a bit of a proper look at it. You can still see the glue dots through it, but I mean, you've got to be up really close to notice that. But well, that's kind of the price you pay, really. Ah, and then we can have that on there. I'm just thinking of something to back it with. Oh, the vellum. No, not the vellum. The vellum will look silly. Fabric glue does also work, but for fabric glue to work, you have to have fabric glue, and I don't have any fabric glue. So that's where I got caught out. Is that something that I'm going to be investing in, Rhonda? Absolutely. And let's see what we can pop in there. Or should I just... It does need something to pop in there, doesn't it? I'm thinking. Well, that would be good if I was having that way. But it won't look right that way. No, it has got to be that one. I think that one is most definitely what needs to be there. I'm just thinking. How big is that aperture? So it's essentially just about 2.5 by 2.5 by 2 is what I'm going to say. Oh, I'm thinking, what can I do? We have lots of bits. There's plenty of things that we can use. So it's not like there's a shortage going on of anything. Let's see. Sentiment on plain vellum. That is actually a very good idea. Where did I put those vellum packs I had earlier on? Because I did have some vellum packs. Ha ha! Smart boy found them. There we go, we only want a small piece of vellum. Angel's Crafty Halo, welcome on in. Oh, I'm so glad you're here and thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Right, let's chop that down. I said it was going to be 2.5 by 2, didn't I? I will be raising the frame, yes, Rhonda. So 2.5 by 2. Actually, I'm just going to do it 2.5 by 2.25 because I think that actually would make it better. Yeah, that's a bit better. It's not brilliant, but it'll do. It's lovely to have new people here because it's so much fun. We all have a great time usually. Let's pop that on there. And I'm thinking I might get my other sentiment folder out for this one. Is it that one? I think those ones are a bit big. Ooh, I like that one. We're going to make that one a birthday card. This is where things are going to get messy. Right, I just need to clear that up. And I think we are going to use the vintage photo ink again because that seemed to do really well. And I think it kind of matches the whole... Are all those bits of paper part of the collection? Yes, that's all the ephemera that came with Michelle's paper kit. Sorry, Michelle's Victorian Garden kit. I should be saying that. If I can remember how to say it. Now, where's my frame gone? Oh, there it is. It's hiding just there, isn't it? Right, so if I go around the edge of the frame with me glue, and then when I put my vellum on it, it should just slip on over it and attach. There we go. Michelle did a fantastic job, absolutely. And all the goodies that came in this box, absolutely unreal. So much good stuff. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the foam tape around the outside edge so it doesn't stand out so much. So this is the great thing about the Crafter's Companion scissors, guys, is that you can literally cut foam tape with it and it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. There we go. Hello, Sylv. Welcome on in, my lovely. How are you doing? I hope you are well. And thank you so much for taking the time to join us this evening. I went a little bit too far with the size of that one, didn't I? Not to worry though. We can still fit it in. Oh, that one needs a little bit of an extra snip off. There we go. I'm just going to put those there because I can use those as pads if I need to. And those needs cleaning off. And I think, guys, this is actually going to be our last card for the evening. Oh, where's my poke tool? Maybe I shouldn't have touched that. Yeah, I think this one's going to be our last card for the evening. And I will do another live on Wednesday where we'll pick up carrying on with these cards. So be prepared for Wednesday. And I'll give you a sneak peek of the second set of cards that I actually am doing as well. Because I'm doing 2 sets of cards at the same time for this. There we go. I think that looks absolutely brilliant. Such a lovely card. I really like that. Right, now where's my little pouch for it? It will be the same time and the same back channel indeed. So, we have made 4 cards so far. So these are the ones that we've made so far, the 4 that we've made. There will be some more coming on the next live. Hopefully we'll get up to 10 on the next one, I'm hoping. I've got my fingers crossed. Got my fingers crossed. So I will just say absolute massive thank you to everybody for being here. And I'll say if you haven't liked, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And all of the other wonderful cool YouTube stuffs. If you do want to support the channel, there's a few links in the description box below where you can do that. It's no extra cost to you if you buy anything from my affiliate links, but it does give a little bit of a kickback to the channel, which means I can buy more things and show you more stuff. So it's all a win-win for everybody. Again, thank you all so much for being here. You've all been fantastic as always. I love you all so very, very much. And I will be back on Wednesday where we carry on with doing this again. Bye-bye for now, and I love you all. Mwah. Lots of love. Bye, everybody.